I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now. More and more Americans are concerned they might lose their jobs. This, according to the latest data from a recent survey. That survey was done by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York on consumer labor market experiences and expectations, and it found the average expected likelihood of becoming unemployed rose to 4.4%. That's the highest on record for the survey, which was started 10 years ago. Results also revealed for the month of July, overall satisfaction for job, wage, and benefits has dropped. Several late-night shootings have police on the hunt for two shooters as two victims were rushed to the hospital. The violence broke out just 2 hours apart on separate sides of town. First, on the southwest side on Lago del Mar, around 10 p.m., officer found a man shot in the hip. They say he's in stable condition now. Detectives are hoping to get more information when they speak with him at the hospital. And on San Antonio's west side, police were called for a drive-by shooting. They say a man was inside his home on Adeas Avenue around midnight. Someone drove by and started shooting at the house. The man was hit twice in the leg. Now police do not have a suspect in either case. A San Antonio restaurant owner is facing drug trafficking charges. He could serve between 5 and 40 years in federal prison if convicted. Documents with the city of San Antonio list Jonathan Lenares Lumbreras as the owner of Pollos Asados El Gordo on Pin Road. He's charged with possession with intent to distribute cocaine as well as conspiracy to possess with intent to sell cocaine. Lumbreras was previously charged with drug possession in a criminal case involving the arrest of 12 other people across South Texas, according to a release from the U.S. Attorney's Office. A UPS driver is recovering after he passed out from the heat while he was on the job. The driver crashed into a tree in North Texas Friday and ended up in the hospital. A union representing the driver says heat-related symptoms are to blame. UPS says they're equipping all new vehicles with AC and making modifications to existing cars while giving employees specialized cooling gear, water, and encouraging breaks. In San Antonio, this week has been the hottest week of the year. It's a major concern for healthcare professionals seeing many patients with heat-related illnesses. Taking the heat index into account, it could also feel more like 103 to 112. Medical teams with Baptist Health have treated nearly 80 cases since the start of August. Heat exhaustion and heat stroke can happen quickly. You might be wondering, how do I know if I'm about to get ill? Doctors point to red flags like a headache, fatigue, weakness, even a little nausea. If you experience any of those symptoms, doctors say take a break immediately. Find shade and drink water. Remember to keep your pets cool and never leave kids or pets in the car. Today, it's another hot one, right, Paul?
Oh, excessive heat warning is in effect. High temperature around 105, heat index around 108. I think tomorrow may even be hotter.
Testimony continues today in the trial of a man accused of killing a 16-year-old girl. Nathaniel Melenda Jr. pleaded not guilty on Monday to shooting and killing Evelyn Gombardo in July 2022. 2 other people were wounded in that shooting. The girl's family says she was at a party with Melendez when a fight started. Melendez now faces several charges, including murder. Classes are back in session for thousands of kids in our area, but some are not returning in person. About 450 San Antonio area students are starting school online. They're doing so through the Texas Connections Academy, an online public school out of Houston. It's open to grades 3 through 12. Just like public school, it's tuition-free, state testing focused, and has attendance guidelines.
Even without COVID, we may be a short-term solution. Maybe a student is having some medical issues, or maybe a student is an actor or an athlete and they need to travel and they need that flexible environment. So we're just happy that we can provide an excellent education for students needing that environment.
The Texas Connections Academy executive director there says 7,300 students are currently enrolled across Texas. If you'd like to learn more, visit their website. The owner of a historic San Antonio business says they are fed up with construction costing them big. On Monday, both lanes of Holbrook near Ritterman Road on the northeast side were closed, cutting off access to Victoria's Black Swan Inn. A spokesperson for the city's Public Works Department told us all impacted property owners received a flyer notifying them of the closures, but this business owner, Joe Rivera, says not so much.
We didn't get a flyer. I was out there all day today in the sun looking like, is there a flyer that they somehow stuck in the gate? Did they stick it behind a mailbox? I've been on Holbrook Road for over 30 years. They all know how to reach me. I try to be involved, and the city doesn't communicate.
Rivera says it's not the first time construction has cost her. She says a sauce project back in 2019 led to sewage spills, nearly bankrupting her business. And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Forgani.